recording?
Yeah.
I always do the talking. It's your turn.
Okay. So today we're out to do another high point, and this time it is Brandon Hill, which is the high point of County Kilkenny. So it's a 515 metre hill, and it actually looks rather impressive. It's not that the surrounding area is at 400 metres and it just happens to be at 500. There is going to be a bit of a climb today, bit of a walk, a few kilometres.
Yeah, we're parked at there's like 2 car parks for this site. I think all of the land on this mountain is owned by Quilcha, so it's all public access, which is great.
Yeah.
And there's car parks there.
We're at car park B. Unknowingly we had put in car park A into Google Maps, but Google Maps doesn't have up-to-date info on how to drive around the mountain. So we're at car park B, which seems great.
From here, there's according to the signage that's here, it's a 7.5 kilometre round trip. But like 2 to 2.5 hours, which is pretty lengthy for such a short distance. But it does look pretty steep, so it'll be interesting. And the views should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Guess that's it.
That's all.
Here we go.
So like quite a few of the high points, we've actually been near this before. The South Leinster way goes kind of not over the summit but down kind of a long part of the mountain. Like I'd say we were 2 kilometres away from the summit when we walked the South Leinster way. But I gotta say, I do not remember it at all. I feel like I have a really good memory for the trails themselves, but this would have been forested at the time as well. I mean, it was 4 years ago that we did it, and a lot of the coastal land does tend to kind of melt together a little bit in your brain. But it's nice that it's been forested because the view is pretty pretty. Where are we again?
We're on Brandon Hill.
Brandon Hill. So on top of Brandon Hill there is a lovely compass dealie. So there is an actual compass on it, and there's also this sort of location display which points out all of the different things that you would be able to see, or that you can see on clearer days, which I just really like. I always really appreciate this kind of thing. Sometimes you see it as a picture with a lot of things pointed out. Sometimes it's like a mountain range etched into something or other. I just really appreciate it. I love being able to see what you can see. And it's a great thing to have on the top of the mountain. what you think?
That was really nice. I was really impressed with the view we got from the top. For 515 metres,
Yeah.
it was a real 360 view.
A proper 360 view. It's quite a prominent
Yeah,
mountain. The only thing that really blocks the view is like Mount Leinster and the rest of the Blackstairs.
but they're far enough away that they are part of the view.
Yeah, exactly. So you really get to see a long way. On a clear day, I'd say this is amazing.
Yeah, we've got a hazy sunny day, which
Yeah.
is quite nice, but yeah, everything kind of beyond the surroundings is a little like
Yeah.
Vaseline.
Yeah, I think it's a fairly, I would rank it at like a 4 out of 10 for difficult terrain. Like it's a steep enough climb, but it's not that steep. And the trail is like half gravel, half packed earth and stone, which I think is totally fine unless you've got some difficulty walking.
I would probably rate it more like a 5.
Yeah,
I think the high points like Cornhill and Mullochmead and those ones
Yeah.
have like quite accessible trails.
yeah,
I feel like this is the first one that's kind of bridging the gap. Like
yeah. It's not paved the whole way up.
Galtimore and Knockmeal Down were much more like mountain hikes, and
Yes.
this one's kind of straddling that gap in between.
Yeah,
So like the last climb, especially if you go up the kind of shorter, more steep way that we went up, like that is, it feels more mountainy. If you kind of continue around the less steep, slightly longer way to the top, it is still quite rocky. It is still like
yeah,
more advanced terrain
yeah.
in a way. But yeah, so that's where it is in my head anyway.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think you're right. I think it's between actually having to be on a trail outside, like out in the mountains, and being paved.
Yeah,
So yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, quite a nice one. As usual, I did it in my trail shoes, and this time I did it in trail runners, and both are going to be totally fine for this.
Yeah.
I would say even no matter what the conditions are. I think it looked like it was going to be pretty dry up there, even when it's raining. It didn't look super duper muddy or anything like that. So,
no,
yeah,
comfy shoes.
yeah, comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring water with you.
Yeah, it took us about 2 hours
Yep.
and about 8k.
Yeah,
So that includes us kind of wandering about, like several hundred meters, kind of wandering around the summit.
and getting shots.
And yeah, so it's probably closer to 7.5k of walking.
Yeah,
And we took it really handy because
yeah,
we're come here to enjoy the views,
exactly.
not to,
Yeah, but it was good. I enjoyed that one.
yeah, me too.
Okay, thanks a lot, Kilkenny. On to the next one.
Yeah. Thanks.
See ya.
Just a quick final clip to say a huge thank you to our patrons. It's thanks to you that we can do this. So yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you. Really appreciate it. This week a special thanks to Lucas and Hallie Dupendorfer and to Andrew Moore. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in our next video. Okay, bye.